Morning, everybody. Hey, Trevor, how's it going? Zoo, how are you doing? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try and finish up the ABC wall today from Stranger Things. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. We're gonna get right into it. I think this is gonna be the worst part. Getting this finished. The wording that should go pretty quick. Oh, I gotta get the other interface. Forgot about. Yeah, I'm very, very, very close. I think Melissa wants me to finish up the Among Us ones after this one. Let me go to video mode. Boop. All right, there we go. All fixed. Yeah, I got some of this done last night. I actually, you know what I need to do though? I need to go grab my phone and get a picture of this one for an update. I'm gonna get this started first. I should probably also grab my phone when I go in because we're dealing with trying to cancel Amazon. Their small business stuff is surprised no one's sued over it yet. Not good. Not good at all. Um and you can't even like get a hold of a person. You have to put in a request to be. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my phone so I can get a picture. Hey Fox, how you doing? Need to get my phone for this picture. Hey Bitter Knits. Yeah, Melissa, what's up? You're well, I can't hear you. What? Yeah, yeah, great. Um, our weekend was okay. Yeah. So what you're saying is someone needs to take on Amazon. No, I do. And I think the biggest thing is it explains a lot that they're either forcing businesses to undercharge or overcharge for shipping. Thanks, Birdie. I appreciate it. So we're trying to cancel Amazon right now. They already screwed us out of $40, and it's not gonna work. We legally can't even ship to yeah, but even as a bigger company, like there are rules and regulations to be able to ship soap. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't even matter. Like I am guessing they are shipping stuff that shouldn't be shipped because they're forcing us into it. So if they're forcing us into it without an option to remove Canada, yeah, no, I know. Yeah. So, but I think the biggest though thing for me, Melissa, is them um forcing people to either under. So what we found out with shipping for Amazon right now. Yeah, but my biggest thing is the shipping though. They more than likely don't want a partnership because they more than likely want to run it into the ground so they can have their own shipping company. Yeah, well, that's literally what I just said. But yeah, so there's a flat shipping fee that is a big no-no for us because you're either as a business forced to under um basically either under lie and undercut yourself for the weight of your product, or you're forced to put it in because it's only by what, a pound or over a pound, right? 5 pounds. So that's like per transaction. So let's say we have a soap, right? We know what the soap is to be shipped out for weight with box, right? There's no way to adjust that. Like on our website, we can do it where it's then you have the initial amount and then you can add an extra weight. This is basically saying per item, this is the weight per item. But that doesn't work because right. So base rate plus weight, but that doesn't work for everything because let's say they buy 3 soaps. Now you're ending up overcharging the customer, which is why a lot of times I think when we go and buy things on Amazon that aren't Amazon fulfilled, the like as a business, we we kind of know what shipping rates are, right? For weight and things like that. It doesn't seem right ever if you're like shipping always seems way higher than it should be. And having now gone through the process with them, it explains it because they're forcing businesses to overcharge so that they don't take a massive loss in shipping. Well, yeah, that's why we did like with the nuts.com or whatever. We initially bought through Amazon, but I will never buy nuts.com stuff through Amazon again. I'll go directly to the nuts.com. So it's just a mess. I don't think we're ever gonna get our money back for the initial purchase in. And all this stuff you find out after the fact. Yeah. So I think just so I wonder how much Amazon has made off of businesses by doing the initial purchase and then actually getting the terms of service after the fact and then being like, holy crap, this is bad, like this is really bad, and they're just going to take our money. They probably made it millions off of that. Oh yeah, that's the funny thing too. We're also in an error system where we're supposed to be verifying our address to be able to actually sell and like complete everything, but the thing is gone to be able to input that information. So we can't even right now we're being charged to sell and we can't even sell even if we wanted to at this point. Do you know how insane that is? So much, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like we're continuing to get emails saying we never verified our address. Like it's not good. and to even like apply to like the handmade stuff, which is what we wanted to do, you have to apply to this first. And they don't. Did they ever tell us that they were going to charge us initially, right away? Yeah. So how they do it is you when you sign up, they are like, you can't sell until we verify your address. We're gonna send you a thing in the mail to verify your address. And once you get that thing in the mail, um, you need to input it into the website, and then you can start continuation on your crappy journey of trying to sell on Amazon. Here's the thing: they charged us the second we hit that button. So before we could even, that stuff has to be shipped to you. Before we could even sell, we're being charged for a service that we can't even utilize. I don't understand how that's legal. So I don't know. But anyways, yeah, progress in this is going really good. Sorry that we're trying to deal with that this morning. It's been a mess. I think we're at, like I said, I think we're just gonna take the $40 loss. So you can't even call anyone for help on this either. There is no number to call for help. Oh, I agree with you. And I think frankly at this point, like we've already done it. Guys, seriously. If you have a favorite business on Amazon, go directly to their place. Like actually, and here's the other thing too that I don't think people realize. The whole reason why we were doing it was because um like I know we do it, my dad does it. Like he'll look on Amazon for an item and then he'll go directly to that website. So like he loves this brand of socks. And that brand of socks that they have, it's a big company. He was buying off of Amazon for a while, and then like the socks that he liked weren't on there anymore, and he went to the website and he's like, holy cow, he's like, the website, the actual website itself has like 5 times the amount of socks on there. Well, what are they doing? They're putting a few things up to try to drive traffic to their website, right? Which is what we were thinking of doing. We wanted to put up the rainbow soap because it's very unique. There's nothing on Amazon like it. There's some glycerin rainbow soap, but not cold process. And it's a popular seller. So we thought, hey, let's put it up on Amazon and hopefully that can drive traffic back to the website because we're kind of stuck right now. Unless you want to pay thousands of dollars for Google advertising, like right now there's no traffic to the website. It's rough. So um we thought that was going to be a good idea. And we thought, hey, for $40, let's give it a whirl and let's see. And then the worst here, actually, Zoo, here's the worst part. You want to know what the worst part of this is? It's not $40. After you sign up, you want to know something? You're not allowed to cancel with them until it's 90 days past your last sale. If you sell something. So we can cancel right now, we lose our $40. But if we were to have put something up and sold it, we couldn't get off of we couldn't cancel it for 90 days because of their return policy. So we would have to, yeah. Well, I think what they're doing is they're forcing everyone to do that whole stupid rent in their warehouses. Because there is the other option of basically if you so there's this has to be looked into at some point. So here's the other thing. You can rent space in Amazon's warehouses, which are typically run by a third party, not even Amazon. So they get around all this stuff, these loopholes. So you can rent space. It's really expensive. It's like $60 a month plus. Yeah, it is. It is not good. Yeah. So anyway, so that's the other option, which if you're actually making sales makes sense, but you don't know, like, who knows? Who knows if we put up soap that we're gonna make sales? Is it worth now basically paying a rental fee for a small storage at the facility? Like, that's where we're at. Oh yeah, and as Melissa just said too, the rental fee is basically if something costs $800, $8,000, the rental fee is the same for like our soap, which would be like $7. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's what her terms are. She said that she did, but like I said, we're going through it right now. Like, this is how it is. If she was able to get on handmade, then that's different. No, it's not different. It's the exact same. Now there is the handmade, but that doesn't charge the monthly fee. But we haven't even. Oh, Melissa's very triggered. Yeah, it's so. Anyways, so you need a seller's account to even apply to handmade. Now, it might have not been like that last year or the year before when handmade was first started. I know there was applications which we put in and never heard anything back from. Right? We applied when they were doing the initial thing. Never heard back. But the way that they're doing it now, oh, Amazon local it was or something. That was different. Okay. Yeah, so I would absolutely stay away from it. Well, and the worst part is, right? So we can't at this point. There's not even a person that we can talk to. Forgot what day it is. But yeah, there's not even a person that we can talk to be like, hey, look, you didn't tell us that we were forced into selling to Canada, which we legally can't even do. You didn't tell us that it was going to be a 90-day cutoff. You didn't inform about the shipping. The shipping is the biggest thing. Um, yeah, like there's all this stuff that was, or it was so buried in the terms of service purposely, but the shipping stuff wouldn't have been. That's like because that was only found out when Melissa was actually trying to like set up selling. So anyways, so we can't even talk to a person and be like, hey, look, like for like we want our money back. Oh, and the biggest thing. Right. And the worst part though about it is they charge you the day you hit that button. You can't even sell on their site until you verify your address that they have to mail to your house. How is that? That's the biggest thing. Yeah. Yeah, I would constantly get it's like one a day. Amazon screwing small businesses. What do they charge for that stupid storage thing, and then for them to ship it? Because that's what they want you to do. Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's around a dollar per item. Let's say we wanted to send 40 soaps. We would be charged around a dollar per item, so $40 plus fees every single month that stuff is there. So let's say a soap sits for 2 months. Let's say a soap sits for 2 months. We've now lost. We've lost money on that soap. And I'm assuming also, more than likely, they're going to charge you. Let's say you want to be like, I'm done with you guys. I want my product back. Sure, we'll send you the product back. Here's your fee. I should do some TikToks of the real truth of Amazon small business, how they're screwing everybody. Oh wait, that's even a thing too. So it's a pay to play service too. Wow. Yeah, I understand that, but get to what you're. Melissa sometimes when she's trying to explain something, just continues to taffy out. I just want to know about what you had just said. I don't care about anything else because you're just going and talking in circles. You were talking about that that you're not. It's a pay to play service for getting up on the listings. Can we? So since they're giving a service that they already billed us without being able to utilize the service, can we dispute that with the bank? But no, I understand that, but we weren't right. But they had charged us before we were even able to put listings. So they already started that monthly cycle of billing without even being able to put. So I think we should dispute the charges. So I would go and cancel right now. Be done with that, and I'll call the bank and see what they can do. Because that's my big thing too. Is yeah. So I need to know the day though that we got charged that because I'll call after stream. Oh yeah, sorry. Always, you guys get to see all aspects of small business. I get to spend the day cut. Well, that's exciting though. You enjoyed it yesterday, right? I want to go and find some fabric. Not at work. Wait, I get to cut. Oh, not at work. At home? Wait, you're cutting fabric at home? You don't work today? Okay. Hey, insane. How you doing? They tried to call me into work, and I'm over here like I'm not working, so I'm not picking up the phone. You know, that part-time job sure seems to be going towards a full-time job. I mean, I can be, but I'd be puffed today. Hmm. I know. I'm just going by what the thing says. It takes me a minute if the name's not the same. Like I know forever. Forever's always here. You were moving. We didn't see you for a few weeks on this. You had to deal with all that horrible moving stuff. They wanted me full time. I do not want full time. Mm. I was here on my phone and it wouldn't let me type. Oh, yeah, yeah. No worries. Like I said, Melissa and I just are very glad that finally starting to get settled. Get back into crafting. Now you got another project that you purchased for diamond paintings. That's always exciting, you know. Think getting back to normalcy is nice, right? So apparently, I was looking today. The Netflix show Squid Games is actually on par or on track to be their highest watch thing of all time. And apparently, they're bringing back another season, possibly because of how high the watch time has been. I know that was a good price in that lion, and it's really cool. And you know, it's kind of that fall winter time, right? Where get some hot cocoa, make it. There we go. What was I watching last night? I was watching something on Hulu. Wait, it's a TV show? Yeah, it's a show on Netflix. I was watching something on Hulu though. It was interesting. It was very right off the bat though, kind of brutal. Like a detective agency. It's like in the Dakotas. Can't think of the name now. Been seeing stuff mentioned on TikTok. Well, that show's also extremely brutal. Um, it's good. I need to finish it. I'm on I think episode 3. It's a slow burn, and then it is just fire the rest of the like the first episode. I was like, "What's all the hype about?" And it wasn't understanding. I was like, "Okay, this all makes sense now." On Friday, I kind of want to do. There's a the candy part. I don't want to make it and try it. I know it's gonna be tough already. It starts with a D. It's basically just caramelized sugar with baking soda thrown on top. Then you mix it and it gets that kind of cloudy yellow. End up and get something to eat, but now I'm trapped under a cat. That happens. They're sneaky like that. So I'm liking this piece where it's pretty simplistic, but I really actually think, just frankly, that 3 drop on the edge really makes it look more like a couch. This edge. Never move again? Yep. 100%. Right, Puff? Oh, how was the doggo's birthday? Yeah, Melissa. Yeah. hmm Okay. Yeah. Oh, I want to call back from them. They're getting angry Karen Mike. I do have my phone right now. But can you bring out the charger? It's 24%. I should be okay. Oh yeah, I want to call back. Doggo had a good birthday. We let her get all the pets and got her a bunch of new balls. Nice. Oh, you know what Kate got? Got Breck. Apparently she got, okay, you know those and actually, so so here's even worse. Here's even worse. So we canceled. It prompted for us to get a call. Melissa put in the Melissa put in my phone number to get a refund. And there's an internal failure on their website. Yep. Yep. No joke. No, it's making weird. Oh, it's stupid. Clappers making noises. Mm-hmm. Anyway, sorry. Back to the Breck fun thing. Okay, so like dumplings, you know, like when you steam dumplings, you have the basket. So it comes with like a basket, and then it has all these like little like dog toys that are dumplings. And actually, I'm trying to think of who was just Chimera. Just posted a TikTok of them having like dumplings, like crochet dumplings. So that's what why I thought of it. Those were super cute. You should take a picture of the internal error. Buns. All right. Yeah, I think we just dispute. But is the internal error picture still there? I need a picture of that. Okay, so why don't you want me to call the bank or I don't want to call the bank now. I might put you guys on mute for a little bit. I posted a photo in Discord of the cats. This has never happened before. Wait, you have multiple cats on you? They're feeling my negative energy and they're trying to protect you from it right now. And I'm sorry that I'm having a lot of negative energy today. Playing Amazon. Okay. Hold on. General? Lots of new friends. Hello. There are cats on you. One's very sleepy. Well, there's a whole bunch of boys have decided to cuddle while on you. Yes. Then right below that, Stormy, is it Helms? Posted up a very cute pupper picture as well. All right, those put a smile on my face. All right. So the ending is here. So once I get to here, we can finish up this stuff. I might need to work on it tonight. We'll see. But on Twitch, don't forget we're doing the berries and cream. What do you call it? Soap tonight. Um, might do patchouli as well. Did our patchouli come in? Okay, so we might be doing 2 soaps tonight. We used to do actually a really cool strawberry champagne. We have not done time. So Melissa picked up Scruffles yesterday because she was kind of like scratching everything, and had Scruffles sit with her like by the what do you call it? The just was working on getting orders fulfilled, all the giveaways sent out. And the look, like, Scruffles didn't run away, but the look on Scruffles' face was like just pure like terrified, like, why am I here? Zoo, did you want to look at the thing for OBS and YouTube? Was there something specific that you wanted to look into? I know you had mentioned it last week, and we were kind of busy this weekend. Although half the garlic is planted, half of that's in, so we have another 2 beds we got to do. But that's on the right track. Oh, I think we lost Zoo. Although there is a delay. That could be because of the delay. Yep, delay. They rolled out new integration, so like OBS, you should have chat and stats in OBS, you think? Okay. Something we can in browser before going live anymore. Oh, so I can just do it like okay, so right now how it is, at least for me set up. So I have to open up OBS, go live in OBS, then I have to go and I have to set it up in so like right now I have YouTube up that you have to hit like the go live and update all your stuff on there too. Here's your guess. Okay. Well, whenever you get a chance. Oh, by the way, I am very mad at Fox. He suggested some cereal, and it is absolutely phenomenally fantastic. Um, there is the Dunkin' Donuts cereal. I have to go back and get more. It is already gone. I got both kinds. I have not tried the other kind, but I tried the caramel macchiato, and it's crazy. It's like chewing a cold caramel macchiato, but like it's fantastic. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a weird thing, but it's fantastic. Okay. Okay. Yes, my phone still needs to be charged. No, I kind of want to call them now and get this handled. It's bothering me, and we need to get rid of Cranky Mike. Yeah. It's it's so good, Fox. I don't know. I don't understand why it's so good. The other one though too is I will say this: the s'mores. By the way, there is s'mores cereal. That one was ridiculously good. Wants to? Okay, enjoy. Go have fun. Like I don't understand why the s'mores one was so good either, but it is. And frankly, you could recreate it. If the s'mores one goes away, all you need is the golden grams. You just need some what are the chocolate ball thing? Cocoa crisp. I don't know even know what they are. And then marshmallows. And you're pretty much set. I will say that the s'mores actually overtook um what do you call it? The oh, hold on. Hello? So many things. There we go. So we have the other thing is we're having water in the house again. In a different spot this time. So on the side of the house some siding was messed up, and we're wondering if that's where it's from. Home ownership never ends. Wait, oh, both cats are so you really are stuck. Like you're super stuck up there. I'm never leaving. But anyways, if I can get the back to the Squid Game real quick. If I can get the candy actually made, doesn't look too difficult. Would you guys want Melissa and me to give it a whirl and see who can do better? Okay. There is a game that is played. Who does what better? Okay. So there's a game that is played where you take sugar, turn it into a candy, eat baking soda, baking powder, sorry, and then you put a an image into it, like a cookie cutter, and then you try to break the image out of the rest of the candy. Hence, the Squid Game is where it's from. Thought it might be kind of fun to do. And I think Melissa should have the unicorn outfit on. What do you guys think? Well, then go to sleep. Take a nap. Leave this up and take a nap. Everything's fine. You don't work today. Hey, Sir Ingrid, how's it going? New car. Oh, are they above you? Welcome back. Did the dog go poo? Is everything right in the world now? He has whiplash. I'm sorry to hear that, starting good. Did he get checked out at the hospital? It's good to get that on record. A lot of times, that kind of stuff doesn't get worse later if it is going to get worse. And that way, insurance has less of a to do about it. So, Goofy, she tried to go everywhere in the yard because she doesn't understand the wireless fence. Oh no. Didn't care the person didn't want to call the police or anything. Probably do they have insurance? Because both times my car got hit. By the way, both times my car got hit, and both times there was like my car was standing still parked. The people didn't want to call insurance and or didn't call the police because they didn't have insurance. First one I ended up getting the money for. Second one, my poor Honda never got fixed. Did your bro? I don't know. The person said it is used car and whatever damage was already there. To your brother? Wait. Okay. So wait. So your brother's car is fine? I'm confused. Hmm. Seems odd. Were they drinking already this morning? We had talking about a there weren't any visible damages. It's better not to call them. Yeah. Okay. So no damage. Okay. See, you when you say Dale, when you say a wreck, it implies that the car is like towed away. Okay. Ooh, I am very purple this morning again because of that lights. I'm imagining like tires like in other people's yards. Like that's what a wreck means. Fender bender. Yeah, I think fender bender would be a better term, so that I don't go there either. Yeah. So I do have an inch. His neck is more important than the car. Well, yeah, 100%. Which is why I asked about if he got that taken care of first. um, we had so an interesting car story. Um, my grandparents got hit by a guy going through a red light a while ago. I they called me and they called the police right away because his car it was in bad shape. He got hit really. They actually got spun around. And so I went and I was dealing with the police. It was on the border of two different cities, so like they didn't want to deal with it. And then it was technically in Milwaukee, but Milwaukee doesn't do anything when there's like accidents. They won't even come out. Um, but my grandpa's car was so damaged that the tire was actually at an angle and it was undrivable. So I'm on the phone with the Milwaukee Police Department trying to be like, look, car got hit. Greenfield was there. The Greenfield police officer said they can't do anything and took off. Just like left my grandparent like there. And then the car that hit them um ended up taking off before we can get like any like information from them. So we're like, yeah, it was basically it's a hit and run. Like dude took off. So he's like, well, what's the and then the officer on the phone was like, well, what's the description of the vehicle? I'm like, you know, it was a Honda, blah blah blah. And he's like, and the description of the person, I'm like, yeah. They're like, yeah, that person's actually here saying that your grandparent did a hit and run and took off. And that he's reporting a hit and run. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we're actually in a church parking lot right now because my grandpa's car isn't even moving and the tire is like basically falling off. Would you like some pictures? So yeah, that was that was that. Whiplash, put a call on regular doc. Yeah, yeah. The main thing is that he got it on record. You know that he went and all that kind of stuff. Insurance can be really weird with that stuff after the fact. Because a lot of times people will like if there is like something wrong, like if they did injure their neck or something. Sometimes they don't really feel anything until everything's like they've calmed down, kind of a thing. The adrenaline's not pumping, and then sometimes the insurance companies can be like, "Oh, well, you're faking it because you didn't go in right away," even though it's such a common thing to have happen. All the shock wears off. Yeah, exactly. That actually happened to a friend in high school, unfortunately, and she went through years. Now this was actually like this is a big hit, but she went through years of massive headaches and that stuff. Got him to urgent care. Okay. Come on. I'm really excited about this berries and cream soap though tonight. So I think what we're gonna do is mix blueberry, blackberry, and raspberry with the vanilla champagne and see how that turns out. Yes. So I have a question for actually for all of you dog people out there that have dogs. So with the possibility of the two puppies coming, what does that make Watson then? Is that like is that like an adoptive mom in dogs, or is that like a sibling? How does that work? I never had two dogs. Has strangle but I love them. Yeah, I think she decides. That's kind of what I thought, like how she reacts to it. We'll see. We'll see how things work out. I'll have to. Well, we have the long cord. If we do, I'm thinking about having them set up in the breezeway. Make it too cold though. We'll see how the installation is in here in winter. They might actually get set up in here for puppy training. Oh, I wanted. You know what I wanted to check today? Actually, hold on. I wanted to see what the queue was going to be like for New Worlds. If it's calmed down a little bit. In queue yet? No, because I'm not planning on playing today. I got other stuff that needs to be done. I don't need to play a game every day. Um, you have to go through. Well, right now, yes, but it's mainly because they're dealing with people staying in purposely. By hitting the auto run feature or by macroing, which isn't really supposed to be allowed. So unfortunately, until they can deal with that, they're yeah. It it's really popular right off the bat. So I don't have a want to play every day. Let's put it that way. I like changing it up because if I play the same thing every single day, then just that's burnout. Where are we at today? I have a feeling it's going to be a lot less. All right, normally for this time of morning, 11:27. Q would typically be 1,200. So let's see where we're at. Come on. Taking its time. Oh yeah, it's way better. 500. And this is at noon. So normally I start queue at 10, which is even earlier in the morning for East Coast. It would be like 1,200. First few days it was 2,000 in the morning. Yeah, this much. Yeah, fine. As I stated, after that first initial weekend, queues were going to be much better, which they are. All right, and I'm not actually playing this today. Everyone's vacation. Yeah, exactly, Zoo. Exactly. How do I get out of this? Wait. Yeah. That's like, and the sad thing is that's what happens for every single new game. And people are always like, oh, game is horrible because there's queues. And it's like, listen here, bud. That either A means you got a short-term memory because you can't, if you're a true MMO player, you deal with this every expansion, every update, no matter what stinking MMO it is. And or this is your first MMO and you're just talking garbage out your butt. By the week, I say queue shouldn't be unbearable. No, and 500 is not unbearable. 500 is like an hour or 2 hours. Like I said, and the second that they figure out how to boot people for auto running, which shouldn't be that hard, frankly. I mean, you're a big company. If someone's auto running for a half hour, there's something wrong with them at that point. Just boot it. People that either decide it's not really for them or burn out real quick. Yeah, I mean, I think there's some of that, but like I said, I think the main thing is that initial panic of like, oh my god, I need to be, what do you call it? I need to be logged in, and if I leave, because Melissa Arj and I had that panic too, right? Like, if I leave, there's gonna be a queue, but you know what we did? We just played. We didn't sit there running into a wall. I'm really hoping for tomorrow. Now I know Melissa and RJ are playing tonight, I think. And I hope that tomorrow I might be able to run some dungeons with them because we're at that point. Because I'm 25, they're gonna be in their 20s soon. Should be able to run our first dungeon, which is exciting. I think more than likely to get back into like a stream schedule with the farmers market done next week. Like next week's our last one. Actually, I should check what the weather is this week. Um, More than likely Wednesdays are going to be probably like probably a 16-hour day, 18-hour day. They'll start off doing normal streams in the morning and probably go into New World at that point or other games. Because RJ really has been enjoying streaming. Even though like you guys can't hear him or anything, like I don't know. Just he likes the fact that we're streaming. What is the weather gonna be? 70, 69, 70 on Wednesday. All right. 10-mile-an-hour winds. That's not too bad. We got rain today and rain on Thursday. And yeah, I agree with you, starting grid. People took off like the amount of people that took off all last week was pretty intense. I would say this. I think, and you know what's funny too is like when World of Warcraft came out, and I know a lot of the expansions people took off too. Final Fantasy to some extent as well. I don't think it was as bad as like World of Warcraft when that first came out. It's like everyone always takes off that first week. It's like take off like the third week. Like if you want, or even the second weekend. You know? let that initial stuff die down. I think the hard part is people kind of feel though this like this push of like, and I feel it too right now because I'm going slower than I normally would in an MMO because of Melissa and RJ. Like that's my fun is like, you know, I'm a big PvP kind of a guy. I do endgame content, but last time I played an MMO, like actually played an MMO, was before RJ was born. This is, and it's kind of crazy to think that this is the first time playing an you know an MMO. Well, no, technically not, because I did raid heavily in Final Fantasy, and he was born then. Um, but still, like World of Warcraft was like that. Like we got recruited to a different server. That's how hardcore we were raiding, and I slowed down quite a bit because now with family, you know, like he's learning how to play it. It's taken some time. He's trying to get into the habit of being a tank, which is, you know, always almost like a mini game within itself with taunt and all that kind of stuff. Having to learn those kind of things. So, but I'm cool with kind of taking it. But like I said, I do feel that need of like, shoot, people are already level 50. I should be doing dungeons. Oh, I have a question for you guys. It came from my TikTok feed. Has anyone seen? I'm not sure if it's good or not, but it looks interesting. Ghost Town, by chance? I think it came out in 2008. Sometimes movie stuff comes up in my feed. Um, and oddly enough, movies that I've typically never seen. I've seen a lot. Just wasn't sure if it was worthwhile. It's with is it Ricky Garvis? Hopefully I said his name right. Something's flying low today. Holy cow. I don't know if that's picking up through the mics or not. Oh, Zoo, by the way, I did test once again. So with the airing out issues, um, so mine aired out a second time, and ours aired out um afterwards because he got out and then we tried to get back in. But anyways, um, sometimes that system works, sometimes it doesn't. With the whole if you just let it sit. Second time it worked for me. Um, for yesterday, was it yesterday? And then yeah, well, I think it's yeah. I don't know. I don't know encoding on that. It could be something with our stuff too. I don't know. Who knows? I am ready to be done with this wall. Oh, Zoo, I forgot to mention too. I think when the installation gets put in, you know that last time you were here, do you remember there was that square table? Like actually what you guys are seeing right now with Melissa's Harry Potter piece that she was working on. Um I think if we put it sideways, we can have the three computers set up so that we can all be in the same place. Because there's definitely enough room for that. and then that way I can get my computer out of the living room, and then what do you call it? Uh, oh, we can build a bookshelf there for all of our books. All right, I might switch this up and do some of the 310 up top for a minute. A break from this, but not. Oh, I was gonna ask, is there so if all the computers are out here, I should be able to directly plug them in, correct? Is there like a splitter that I can get for that, or how does that work? Yes, the network switch. I'll send you a link to a cheap quote. This one, okay, thank you. I'll have Melissa pick it up because we gotta get RJ a cooling fan for his laptop as well. Poor guy was playing on Melissa propped it up a bit with some hot pants. So RJ was playing well, I guess you can't, yeah, you can kind of see the angle with the big screen at an angle yesterday. Felt so bad. It worked though, and it was free. Next week is Wednesday. Is the last market? Yeah. No, sorry. Next Wednesday. So I have this week and another week. Hope we do. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope we end out the season well. We'll see though. Yeah, get the 8 ports, and if you need longer cables, I can bring wire out. And we can make some. Cheaper than buying the pre-made ones. Okay. Am I sad? Why would I be sad? Oh, about the market ending? Yeah, my pocketbook is sad. I'm mad that they're not doing the winter farmers market. Very upset. As is a lot of the vendors. Unfortunately, it was out of their direct control, though it looks like, but still, um, way too late to let us know because there is no other farmers markets to apply to. They're already all filled. So, and then that's the hard part is hopefully we get sales on the website this winter, but you don't know. Although I'm excited though, this year for RJ's birthday, for school. Normally Melissa makes Rice Krispie treats, but it's gonna be kind of a mess to deal with everything that we're all dealing with. So the cotton candy lady does individual like cotton candy containers. So we're picking those up instead. I mean, obviously more than Rice Krispie treats for cost wise, but hey, it'll work out a lot better. For real? So close. All right, let's get the lettering on this after I finish this one. Got what? X, Y, and Z to do. Hands. Hands. All right, and this is I need to go back down. Done. One cat has moved? Okay. Alright, fair. You're still stuck though, right? With the other cat? On your feet though? Alright. Well, at least moving in the right direction, right? Okay, so this one is only on the 5 off of this. They're running shifts now? Wow. What are you having for lunch? Remember this Y taking forever trying to get it right. He's not home yet? Okay. Spaghettios. Okay, what kind of spaghettios though? Meatballs, traditional or original? Then hot dog. Asked him nice. He looked at me, turned away, and readjusted himself. And spaghettios? Okay. I think the sauce tastes different to me. What's on here? For the original versus the Franks. I don't like any. Hmm, don't like the sauce. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. That works out. Yeah, that didn't change a thing. Weird. Okay. And that works pretty well for the Y. Got our Z. Okay. On the 7. Now, did I close out? Shoot, I didn't mean to close out. Dude, I was going to do an experiment for you. I'll restart it. I was going to see how quickly the queue was moving, too. Not just what the total was. Holy cow, Melissa's already played for 35 hours. I think she's played more than I have. Come on. Startup on this computer is so slow. What's going on? I think we're supposed to get storms today. So I was gonna do an experiment and I forgot. I'm gonna see how quickly the queue is going. Back real quick. It was only 500 earlier, like about an hour ago. Not bad at all. I don't know. RJ wants to stream all the time now. I just do what the will of the people are. What thing? Yeah, and Zeus sending you over something for a splitter. Although we don't necessarily need to get that right now, because we're not moving stuff here for another. For the internet, we might already have one. Do we? Oh, that's right. We might. You might have just bought it. Hey, Bird Creations, welcome. I know it's Gelfia. Okay, that's actually not horrible. 600. Yeah, here, bring it. That I think Zoo might have. Did we already ask Zoo about this? We got it. This one, Zoo. Just checking. I missed the last few weeks. Yeah, no worries. There we go. There's another one over there too. Yep, that's it. All right, we already got it. We're good. We're good. This is the problem when we start going through like organizing the garage for like the move. We're like, huh, like this. I still have this. Like we bought that a while ago for soaping. And then we found another thing of gloves randomly. All right, gotta go to the store. Thanks for the grace. Yeah, no worries. Yes, berries and cream tonight. Berries and cream. All right, I think that Z looks pretty good too. So to keep that nicely stored away in. Yeah, the shelves are a mess. They're a hot mess. It's time. You know how sometimes you just need to start from scratch. Wait, although if you have another one, the one I put by the stream PC isn't gigabit? What does that mean? Oh, it'll do up to a gig? Yeah, I highly doubt we're getting fiber anytime soon. I have called. They don't. They said that there isn't enough interest in our area, which is very weird because half the city has it. Oh, 100? Okay. The one I have is only. You meant put that one. Okay, got it. I think we'll probably just leave it for now, and then when we change everything out. Although what we should do though is get that HDMI thing set up for the chickens and get that actually fixed so that they can get some viewage of them. Do we have the HDMI cord somewhere? An extra one? We need to buy one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I understand. So I guess why don't you, if you're getting RJ's thing, the cooling, why don't you pick up an HDMI cord too? Okay. So that's one before, right? Goes all the way. Okay, one more. Oh, and this one is 5, and then it goes up. After this row, we're gonna finish up the bottom, and then I have to move the whole piece. You're free? Okay, the cat moved. All right, good. Almost fell over after I got up because I fell asleep. Aw. Okay, so the one after, that's where this changes. Okay, that is that's the other color for a while. So one of the things I forgot to mention too is that having a gram guard for this softens up those edges a bit. So you see how I keep catching on the edge? Actually kind of helps with that. Keep forgetting to ask to get sewing machine up. Hey, Carolyn, how are you doing this morning? Totally ticked off on hubby's behalf, but otherwise, wait, what's going on? Received an email from the scout office informing him that they were not camp next year. What? But that's like, isn't that the thing that he does? Like this whole summer? Like that's what he does in summers, right? How long has he been doing it? Wait, what? That's is stupid. 3rd or 4th year. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, I was gonna check for zoo. All right, not moving that quick. I'm gonna think. I thought it would be moving. You know, he makes something at the usual job, but he just likes working out with the kids and living in the woods. Yeah, exactly. Was he like? Was there like a write up at all, or is it like out of the blue that they're saying that there's a safety violation? All right, my hand's cramping right now. Switch it up a little bit. There was one incident this year. Oh, geez. Okay. Man, you know what? I just thought tomorrow I had to get the cherry blossom piece worked on again. We're just getting very squeaky brakes. Do any garbage trucks not have squeaky brakes? Anyone? Anyone know? I feel like every garbage truck that I've ever seen or heard has like super squeaky brakes. Yes, they have the beep beep thing when they back up the hill to the dumpster. Hmm. Like a single safety violation, as you said, and not even his fault. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound like multiple. The groundhog is charging down the hill. Yeah. I'm thinking it's that they have someone who wants that job that they like better because they can't bloody well get helping into doing exactly what they want. Hmm. Could be. Yeah, I mean that's pretty like I would be not happy if I got let go for like air quote safety violations, multiple ones when I you know what I'm saying? When that isn't an actual thing. Like I don't know. That's my biggest pet peeve is liars. Like I can't stand anything with that. Even the smallest things, I hate to say it. Like I don't have any tolerance for that stuff. Not only that, there are multiple people not taking his calls right now. That's very odd. Well, I would suggest if he can't get a hold of anyone, or I'm assuming you're dealing with the camp director, or I guess I don't know how the Boy Scouts put up theirs, but the area, I think it definitely warrants a higher up email or a higher up office for that. Doesn't seem like very Boy Scout behavior, right? For their motto, their stuff, right? Seems like they're being hypocrites. Local council, and he's already called everyone at the office. National won't do anything, but it's quite possible he might make the drive up there Wednesday or Thursday to talk to people in person. How he's going to react? Oh, it's getting there. Or see, and that's like the weird thing, right? If they were actually truly like worried about how he would react, right? To me, like my brain would be like, well, then maybe if you just tell the truth and not make up stuff, the reaction might be better. Like, if someone is, let's say, whereas he's fine if you're upfront and honest with him, even if he doesn't like what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, I guess that's what I'm. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm getting at, right? Where like, if someone has reactions to things, right? Whether it's on any extreme, right? I think making up a false claim would make it worse, no matter what it is. Like, yeah, Okay, so we have 5 times 20, which is, what is that, 100? Well, 5 times 19. So another hour should be done with this. We can get up the lettering. We might have time, although it's already 1. For some reason, I feel like when I'm doing like when streaming on YouTube, the time goes by so much quicker than Twitch. I don't understand. We've been streaming for I don't even know how long. They start at 10, so 3 hours already. Don't get me wrong. Like I like streaming on Twitch and all that stuff, but so there are days where it's just like the day is never gonna end. I don't know why. No stream manners? No, because we're not over on another thing. Plus, I don't know that we're doing streamers anymore. We need to actually have people be involved again. It's gotten really, really bad. Like, I don't know that sports ball. A lot of people enjoyed it. It's also been kind of too, everyone I think is getting out and about before winter, so our numbers are kind of down. Yeah, well, I think it was hard for me on the map itself was doing weird things for my eyes. Like I was not I don't know what the deal is. Um so if we can get, like I said, if more people are interested again in another few weeks, that's fine. This season ends in 6 days, so I'm thinking of like maybe we just take a break until the beginning of the next season. I agree with you 100%. I think sports ball's dumb. I don't like any sports ball, but I'm okay if you like sports ball. It's just it really is not my thing. I think part of it is like I think part of my dislike for sports ball is that I was never good at any of it, and I was kind of like, my parents thought it'd be a good thing for me to be in sports ball stuff. Like I played soccer, I played, and actually played competitive soccer. I played for for younger groups. I played baseball, I played basketball, and I was horrendous at them all and hated them all. Yeah, there was something with the green, especially for the beginning one, Stormy, that like my eyes just couldn't even follow where the paths were going. It was very odd. Baseball, yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Baseball, swimming. Although I like swimming, but I don't like competitive swimming. Like I just want to be in the pool and chill. Especially for my age now, I just want to be in the pool and have something to drink. Is that I seen there are commission which and TBIs when I watch any. Oh, concussions. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's the whole other thing too. Is like I don't. The other thing, like, well, and the psychology aspect of sports ball stuff is I don't like what it does to people. Like people get really into it, and it's like relax. Like you're you're wishing harm on other people. Like I've witnessed that at like people's houses and at sporting events because we used to go to sports stuff too. Like they're a person. You might not like them, but they're a person. Too many walls and obstacles. Yes, I agree with you on that, Carolyn. And it didn't matter. Like that was the other thing too. Was like, they would have the placements of like where you put stuff down. Like the defensive positions where like your character can't move. They're oh hey chickens. They're like um they there was no point. There was no point to putting anything ever in there. Like it didn't make any sense. Like I said, not giving up. I still like Stream Winners. I hope that maybe next season we can get some more engagement. Because I do have some really cool ideas still for some new what do you call it? New characters. Okay, Stormy, have a good day. Whereas sports I'm actually willing to watch are like, oh, figure skating and curling. I actually kind of like curling. Hot pocket pizzas. I told Melissa something this morning. I think I'm over pizza. Food lately has been I don't know. It's nothing has been intriguing to me. And coffee in a Minecraft creeper's head noise. Ooh, speaking of mugs, there is a cool thing that I want to get. I don't know who. Someone must make it. Because I saw it on TikTok. So it looks like a handmade, like hand, whatever mug. But the cool thing is that there's a snail inside, and when you pour all your coffee in, the little eyes are still above the coffee line. I think it's the cutest thing in the world. 5 p.m. yesterday. Oh no. Why? What's going on? Some gymnastics competition once, and that was amazing. I wish it was more common. Gymnastics. Creeper's head holds 18 ounces of coffee with another 2 ounces of creep. Okay, so it's a 20 ounce. Got it. I think the gymnastics is interesting to me. If it's on, I'll watch it. The what was it? A few Olympics ago? I can't think of. Is it the Ham brothers or something? That was really interesting to watch at the Olympics. That's some what do you call it? Some tests of strength and agility. That was pretty cool. I did this purposely because I wanted to show you guys some things. So I don't know if you can kind of see it. Okay, you see how this is bubbled out a little bit? That's because I went this way and this way, so it's kind of pinching in the center. There is a way to fix this. What I'm gonna do is go one more up. That'll leave me 3 squares. And then what I'm gonna do is go back and forth all the way down, and that will smooth that back out. No, I was just actually talking about, like, I just said that I don't like pizza anymore. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I'm not hungry for anything anymore. Sushi. Yeah, all the sushi. I'm almost done with this one. Really close. You don't want all the sushi? Well, RJ doesn't have to know. He will know. Hey, what happened? Whatever happened to your cool uh sweater that had the hood? Holes and tuna. Did a button fell off? How did it get holes? You want me to fix it? I'm a good sewer. I can do it. Let's put it sew very, very nicely. I can fix it for you. Patches, yeah. I'm sure we have some floss that is somewhat the same color to match. Otherwise I don't know what I want for lunch, sorry. Like, even if you went and got something, I don't know. Never Popeye. Never. Unless it's from Kettle Range. Maybe I'll just wait until dinner. Maybe I'll just wait until dinner to eat. Yeah, you can eat. I don't need to. No, I'll have a spoonful of peanut butter. It'll be fine. Yeah, make yourself a pot pie. Where are we gonna set up the area for the pups? Have you decided? I think the breezeway might get too cold. I think in here. They're a little pen. Yeah, yeah. Isn't that how that works? Don't you like get like a pen and you throw a bunch of newspaper in it? You're the one that has had younger dogs. I've never had. Which one was that? Was that Nikki? I think Scruffles is gonna be like, what in the world? Greta's gonna ignore it, and then Scruffles is gonna what in the world? I gotta fix those 2 blue down there before I move this group. Anyways, yeah, go throw it a pot for yourself. The council president finally worked up the courage to call the hubby back. The repeated safety violations were mostly a serious one-off incidents that someone who doesn't like him used to basically get him fired. Oh. That seems like a petty place that I would not want to work for. That is a shame. Bad karma, yeah. Wait, the really petty part is that the certain individual is basically doing the same things. Points it out, it's going to look like he's making crap up as revenge. I mean, he's already fired, right? And not going back. I would just burn that bridge. But that's me. It sounds like that there's no going back. So I don't know. Like as a parent, if my son was in that stuff, I wouldn't want. It sounds like I wouldn't want my kid around that other adult. That doesn't sound like a safe adult. You know what I'm saying? Especially with like throwing people under the bus. Like, thank you. The hard part is, unfortunately, no matter what organization it is, whether it's like a volunteer organization, philosophy club, other scout stuff, like humans are humans. There's always gonna be issues. Right, Melissa? Then sure. Then the question is there a good hierarchy structure put into place that can that stuff? That's the real question. It's not the certain individual, so he's not ready to burn that bridge. I would personally set it on fire and walk away. Yeah. Once again, like I said, that the other person does not seem like they should be in the position that they are. Put it that way. Love your husband and her has been there longer. He should just phrase it that he was following the example of those who were there before, such as this person. Ooh, I like that, Zoo. I like it. Does she have to go potty? It's gonna rain, so Watson, you wanna go potty before it rains? Okay, so now I'm working my way down. Oh, Zoo, question. Do you remember that show that we were watching on Discovery Plus with the the portal, the time traveling portal thing? Have you seen? I forgot the name of it. Is that coming back anytime soon? Because it did get picked up for a second season, right? Not all that it's cracked up to be. Got it. Secrets of Sulphur Springs. Yes. Yeah. The show is called Secret of Sulphur Springs. It was a show that we could watch with my little one and Melissa, but it kept like my attention as an adult. Basically, it is they buy a family house that was like it's been around or a family what do you call it? Like the old school like Dirty Dancing, like that kind of a thing. Old school kind of like club thing. Um, and there's a hatch, but when you go through the hatch, it's a summer camp, yeah, but like the old school summer camp, like where like families would go to, like rich, affluent families. But there's a hatch that when they go through the hatch, it goes backwards in time 20 years. So they can continue to go into this hatch backwards or forwards, apparently, possibly. Um, and there's like a whole thing behind it. January, okay, all right. I've been trying to find something that all three of us will watch. I thought it was a spot on Set Amount. I might have to rewatch it before. Oh, you're right, Zoo. They did because they're like trying to like stop an event from happening, but no matter what they do, right? The event still happens. The person. Okay, I think you're right. Completely forgot about that aspect of it. And I'm not gonna. I don't want to give it away, but the final episode of the first season was one of those things where it's like, okay, we need some context here. Like we need to know what's going on with this because it got very interesting. So I'm glad that they're bringing it back. Like you can't end the show on that ending. All right, Q's going much quicker, Zoo. So I started. It looks like the queue. It looks like it'll be about 2 hours before someone gets in there. Yeah, that's way improved. And like I said, if they would boot all the wall runners, looks like that would be taken care of totally. You need to remember after stream too that I saw that there was some unanswered questions or comments on the YouTube stuff, so I'll have to get that done too. Debating if I want to switch over to latch. I think I stitched late into the night last night trying to get this done. Arms getting a little sore. Can you go rotate laundry? All right, Kerwin. So the next one's gonna be this. All right, I should be able to switch out and move this before we end today. Getting there. So this section and that little bit of blue. Then we can kind of open it up and see where we're actually at for this whole thing. Tonight what we'll do is we'll finish up this top, making the soap. Mike, I just found jelly donut flavored coffee. It actually doesn't sound good. I don't know. Everyone think they can just turn everything into a coffee flavor at this point? It might be really good. Holy cow, sorry. Why not? We have pumpkin spice that opened the door for everything. Oh, there was other stuff before pumpkin spice. Don't get all mad at pumpkin spice. I'm gonna tell you things like Highlander Grog. Other ones probably came. Oh, you know what? I've had that one. I did not. I did not like it. Is that the Dusk Till Dawn one? Whatever you say, Zoo. I'm kind of. We used to get bones quite a bit. Um, kind of over it. I might be able to get one or two. I mean, it's okay to be wrong. Peanut brittle. All right, all right. Everyone else is wrong all the time. Who's wrong all the time? Can't even with you two right now. Isn't that's called a narcissist? I'm confused. Southwest pumpkin soup. I actually do like some pumpkin soup. Wolfgang Puck had at his what do you call it? Um, his restaurant in Disney. There was like a pumpkin soup. It was like a pumpkin squash soup. Really good. I think it was like creme fraiche or something on it. Tell them I still value the name of those around me, even if they're wrong. Yeah, that's that just you went full circle. So confused. And you want it? Nice. You support them in their wrongness. Okay, so then we'll just say that you're super judgy. I don't know. I don't know what the right term would be, Zoo. Is Rachel Ray with black beans, tomatoes, cumin, and cayenne? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can get behind that one. I like so for the pumpkin soup stuff, it's gotta be pureed through. Otherwise I don't like it. Um the flavor sounds really good on that though. But texture wise for me, for some reason squash and pumpkin soup's gotta be like pureed. Like baby food. Watered down baby food. like texture in your soup. Okay. On a normal soup, I'm cool with it. But for some reason, there, like I said, there's just something for me with that soup. Now maybe it's because like the wolf, like my first time having a pumpkin soup was Wolfgang Puck, and that's how they do it there. So that could be what skewed my view on that. Pumpkin spice chili actually sounds really good. I could do a chili with like pumpkin pieces in it. Ooh, squash pumpkin chili. Actually, that sounds roast the pumpkin in the squash. That sounds really good. Ooh. Excuse me. So when you get the canned pumpkin for the Southwest soup, make sure it's not the pie filling. No, I would do it from scratch. I would do if I'm gonna have chunky pumpkin, I'm gonna roast that from scratch to my liking. No pie filling. Okay. Good wait, what sounds gross? Pumpkin spice chili sounds fantastic. Roasted corn in there too would be good. Hmm. Yeah. The pumpkin part was smooth, but the chunks of the tomato and beans hit the shopping list soon. Yeah, see, that's what's gonna throw me off, I think. Got some Hubbard squash that we gotta make actually right on here on YouTube. RJ's recipe again. That was good. With the I think it's with the cran raisins and stuff. I have to get that list going. So yeah, two Hubbard squashes. Boom. Bottom done. Get in there. What do you guys think? I think the couch looks good. I was worried about that. That I think turned out really good. So tonight we'll finish this up. Yeah, that'll all work. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out today. I gotta call the bank and figure out what we can do. Stupid issue right now with Amazon. 7:30. I'm tired already. 7:30 tonight. We'll be doing the soap live over on Twitch with the berries and creams. I'm excited about it. Yes, ABH. Much love, everybody, and you have an amazing day. Otherwise, I will hopefully see you tomorrow morning if you can't make it tonight for the Cherry Blossom cross stitch piece. Bye.